Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful 2-week spoilers for February 2nd through the 13th suggest Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, is shocked and Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, being absolutely floored by something. Monday, February 2nd, we've got Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, in shock because Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, is going to drop an ultimatum. She tells Taylor if she doesn't cut Deacon Sharp out of her life completely, well, then she's going to lose Steffi and Finn and the kids, basically everything that's important to her. But now that Taylor and Deacon have professed their love to each other and they've kissed, there's no going back, even if they have to sneak around to be together. Plus, Melissa Dillon, Sydney Bullock, is reaching out trying to get a hold of Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. I'm sure that Dillon wants to get out in front of the whole Will Spencer and valet situation before Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, tells Electra she saw Daphne in his lap and goes on about how it's not proper. It's like they pulled Ivy from some 1960s black and white TV show, and she's the nosy neighbor peeking in windows saying that just won't do. Dillon and R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, literally bump into each other at Forrester Creations, which is interesting. It's kind of a mirror of how Electra ran into Will. So Daphne says she's sorry, and then R.J. introduces himself as Steffi's brother. If there are sparks there between Dillon and R.J., that would certainly help her case about the whole Will thing being something that was just totally misinterpreted. On Tuesday, February 3rd, R.J. shows Carter Walton some designs that he sketched up. I'm wondering if he'll be wowed by R.J.'s designs since he is the Forrester golden child, or will Carter be less than impressed and wish they had kept Eric Forrester? I would like to see Carter tell R.J. they're not good, but I'm sure he's going to say something nice. Electra and Will are shocked by Daphne Rose's news. She might tell Electra and Will that she's moving out of the beach house. Daphne may say she's going to figure something else out. If she has to live in her car, that's fine. Ivy told Daphne to leave Los Angeles and never come back, so Daphne's in a tight spot, but I don't think Will's gonna go for this. Deacon tells Taylor he doesn't know how they're supposed to give each other up. I'm guessing she's going to tell Deacon about Steffi ultimatum, but the bottom line is Deacon and Taylor refuse to be without each other, and they vow to be together in spite of the Sheila Carter danger and Steffi's severe ultimatum. Thursday, February 5th, we've got Liam Spencer figuring out that Eric is now Katie Logan's lead designer at Logan. I think Liam is going to be ecstatic, and he may run and tell Hope Logan, even though Eric gonna want this kept a secret and may try and swear Liam to secrecy as well. Obviously, Liam knows this will be a huge shock to the system for Ridge Forrester, Steffi, and Brooke. I do wonder if they were going to try and keep Liam in the dark as well, and he just happened to walk into what is obviously a design meeting between Eric and Katie. Then Liam does the, oh, okay, 1 + 1 is 2, and figures out what's going on here. Plus, Ridge is overcome with guilt on Wednesday, and I wonder if it's because he booted Eric out of his own company. I don't really buy into Ridge's guilt and the things that he says, because his actions show something differently. He had no problem surprising his dad with a forced retirement party. So I give no credence to Ridge feeling guilty about anything, because we all know he did what he wanted to do, and he was trying to rationalize it. Friday, February 5th, we've got Deacon and Taylor locking lips again. They're enjoying another forbidden kiss. This is despite Steffi's pressure and her ultimatum, but basically they're in love. They're all in. They're not going to give up. Steffi, Sheila, and everybody have created this situation to where Deacon and Taylor are almost like a Romeo and Juliet story. They're like teenagers that are told this is forbidden fruit, and that's making everything a little more exciting, which means it's probably not going to slow up. Friday, February 6th, we've got Ridge finding out from Steffi that Taylor has romantic feelings for Deacon. Now, I can't imagine that Ridge will be happy to hear this, but I think Brooke will be all about it, because she's been talking about wanting Taylor to find her own destiny. I think Ridge and Steffi are going to be very disinclined to support this. I think Brooke might march herself over to see Taylor and ask, is it true? And yes, I think you should go for it. Meanwhile, Katie looks over Eric's sketches on Friday, and she's completely blown away. Katie says this is exactly what she wanted for Logan. Eric reminds Katie this has to stay a secret for now. I think she's on board with keeping the secret that Eric is the designer, but Liam is a problem, and there's going to be more people coming to work there, which means more people trying to sit on the secret. Katie and Bill are both thrilled when Eric shows Katie his sketches. I think Bill is going to talk up what a big smash hit this Logan fashion show is going to be. Now that they have sketches in hand, they can fast-track the show. Sheila remains blissfully clueless about Taylor and Deacon, but that won't last long. All heck will break loose when Sheila finds out that Deacon is getting frisky with his therapist behind closed doors. The week of February 9th through the 13th, we're going to have Steffi throwing Daphne Rose a bachelorette party, so it looks like we are definitely getting a February sweeps wedding for Carter and Daphne. I think the baby making is going to kick into high gear right after they say I do. Electra and Will begin to have relationship problems. I think this is because of Daphne. Electra wants her gone, and Will is not going to be okay with tossing a girl out onto the streets to be homeless just because Ivy misread a situation. Will knows that nothing was happening. If Ivy insists it was, then basically she's smacking Will. If Electra is going to believe Ivy over him, that's going to be a problem on Bold and the Beautiful. RJ may jump back into designing. If Carter likes those sketches, Brooke been trying to get RJ to consider it. Dylan is caught in a really tight spot. Ivy and Electra want her out of Will's guest house, but I doubt that he's going to let Dylan move back onto the streets. I do wonder if Will is going to go to Katie and try to get Dylan a job at Logan, because I'm sure that Forrester internship doesn't pay anything. Most internships don't pay. Taylor and Deacon are busy sneaking around behind Sheila's and Steffi's back, and they may be getting intimate soon. We could see Ridge going over to tell Taylor, stay away from Deacon. It's kind of like how Ridge was telling Brooke, anybody but Nick. It's like he wants to be these people's exes, but still control who they get to date. Ridge may even go over and confront Deacon and threaten him, and tell him to stay away from Taylor. Katie and Eric are in their element, as Logan is off to a great start, and we should get a date for their debut fashion show very soon. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.